over here, and now I'm getting stuff out of the refrigerator to throw in there. And I've come across my leftover corn on the cob. And yeah, I'm going to throw that in there too. So I'm just going to shave that down. Cut that off of the cob. And I'm going to throw that in my soup also. Just look around, be creative, because you never know what you can pull out of that refrigerator that you can put in homemade soup. So I cut all that off the cob, and you know what? The pigs and chickens can still enjoy that. And then I get this part out of it to put in the soup. I'm just letting my soup simmer on low. I just turned it down a little. I'm gonna let it simmer on low for about another hour. It mostly turned out to be green beans and corn. I threw some butter beans in there and onions. So I'm just gonna let that simmer for a little while longer, and then we'll can that up. While that's simmering, I just want to tell you that Jamie at Guildbrook Farm has a really good video on canning soups, and so y'all go check her out. And she gives you the basics and the rules. Y'all go check her out. I'm not going to go into all that, but you check it out. There's certain things you have to water bath, you can water bath, and certain things you have to pressure can. So be sure you check that out before you can. Okay, I'm getting ready to fill my hot jars up with my hot soup and get this canning going. So I've got some hot jars here. I just put mine in the pressure canner for a few minutes while it's heating up, and let those get hot, and then pull them out one or two at a time, and fill them up with the hot liquid. And on the soup, you need to have plenty of liquid also. You don't take, I'm using a plastic knife to get the air bubbles out. I have a piece that came with my canning set that does that, but I couldn't find it at the moment, so I grabbed a plastic knife. And then you take your hot lid, make sure your jar's wiped off, lid on, get that in the hot bath. Start another one. That pot that I made 8 pints. Got those down in my water. My water is up to about here. It has a fill line in there. Okay, I have turned this on up to get that boiling. We want to get that pot boiling until the steam starts coming out. And then when the steam starts coming out, you know, let that steam for 10 minutes. And then I'll put that weight on there. And then we'll get this gauge up to about 10. And try to keep that at 10. Now, I have to turn my eye on about, I turn it on about 6 back there to get it heated up and get it boiling. And my stove evidently is pretty hot, because I can turn that on about 6 and get that boiling and get the steam coming out. And then to keep that on 10, I have to turn my stove way on down to about 3.5, sometimes even 2, to keep this at a steady 10. I think I can, there, I can capture that like that. See the steam has been coming out of the spout back there for 10 minutes. And I'm going to put my weight on there. This is a 10-pound weight. I'm going to put my weight on there. And then I'm going to watch my gauge, let my gauge get up to 10. And then I'll just adjust it, turn it down a little as needed. I've already turned it down a little because I know that mine runs hot. Okay, we have been canning at pressure on 10 for 55 minutes for these pints. And it is done. It has been 55 minutes, so I've turned it off. And I'm letting it sit and wait until that pressure gauge goes down, and then I'll take the weight off the back and give it another 10 minutes before I open it up and pull out my pan. Okay, our jars are done. I've took the lid off and let it quit steaming for 10 minutes. My jars, let them sit out over here. And we are finished. And that is what my soup looks like. And I ate a bowl of it. I saved a bowl of it for supper tonight and ate that, and it was delicious. Thanks for watching. Y'all give us a thumbs up and subscribe and keep watching.